Hello, my name is Tihomir and I'm going to introduce you in my hobby. So as it's very popular, people are doing videos and many other people enjoy watching videos. So I decided to record a few videos of my own. I have 2 nights here in the province of Bulgaria and I've prepared my DSLR cameras with a star tracker and my telescope that is going to hunt some galaxies. Let's see what we can do now. This is my bigger instrument. It's a Skywatcher 200 PDS, which is a very nice scope, very sharp, and I'm very happy with it. I've put some shield here in order to protect from dust and light coming from nearby sources. I recently cleaned up the mirrors and now it's perfectly collimated. I've put a small planetary camera with a sensor Sony 178. It's a the color version, very capable small camera with 2.5 micron pixel size, which gives a very high detail here. Because it's spring, I'm going to shoot galaxies. It's the galaxy season and I'll show you later how I will do that. The mount is a bit old, but I like it. It's doing the job, especially when I do walkie imaging. When I've put a focal reducer here as well, the TS Optics one 0.5, which is in this configuration is around 0.6, but gives a good results with this camera and the scope. You'll see the images later. So here's the mount. I've created additional shaft extender in order to spare one of the counterweights. This gives less pressure on the axis and it's 5 kilograms lighter in this way, which improves the performance. We have some shaking problems, but hopefully won't be much wind this evening. This is the camera, and here we have a light pollution filter and focal reducer. This is Star Adventure 2i with two Pentax K5. One is with Samyang 85 millimeters 1.4, and the other is Zenith 500 millimeters 6.3 with the same Pentax but with arcade removed. I've done some tweak here, put some handmade declination scale, which helped me use the go-to functionality, the go-to app for Skywatcher. And also here on this bow head we also have a degree scale, and I've made a bolt just to attach the bow head like this. I can attach it here, here, vertically, or I can use the extension bar and attach it here if I have heavier weight here, for example small telescope. This is the pore finder illuminator, and this is the photo set. We have a power scope, which is very nice, and I'll show you the power alignment procedure later. The advantage is that we can power the mount with a power bank, a smartphone power bank, which gives us unlimited source of energy. We can even power our tablets and phones as well. The only specific thing you should know is that the power bank should be a fast charge one, um, because the standard one and the cheap one are not able to power the mount. It has a few program modes, which is up. We can use the Skywatcher app, go to app to connect there. We can also control a camera via a cable that we put here, and then we put into the camera the same way. I've attached this remote control. I prefer to use the remote control, but I can attach the cable here and use the app as well. Here we have explanation of the tracking modes. Of the functionalities we have sidereal movement, tracking the stars, the sun, the moon, and we have some time-lapse functionalities. Power alignment of Star Adventure is very easy and very precise. What's power alignment? This is to align Polaris so that when the sky is spinning around, the mount is going the opposite way with very high precision. So we can use long exposure and the stars will stay exactly in a spot position. So to do that, we need to make sure that this mark here is at the zero of the middle scale. Then our purpose is, when we look through the power scope, you see that we have something like clock, uh, and we would like 0 at 6 and 6 to be exactly vertical. So to do that, we know that this is happening on 1st of November, so we'll turn direct sensing axis so that the per scale 0 to points between 10 and 11. This is 1st of November. So now we can go to the app and see where exactly on this clock scale the Polaris is. And when we see that, for example, it's 3 o'clock, we go here, and by adjusting the latitude and the azimuth, we can place Polaris at the exact place where our app is showing. Make sure you have leveled the tripod and the mount. You can use the built-in bevel, which is quite good. Here I start the power alignment. The first star is Capella, but I don't have an eyepiece on the scope, and I'll use the camera. This camera is coming with Top Sky software, which is very nice. Very nice software, easy to use, and has a lot of functionalities. So here we set video or triggered mode. Triggered mode is like taking series of exposures, and video mode is taking a video file. We have white balance, bit depth settings. We have also digital binding, which is something that combines pixels in order to get less noise and high sensitivity. For example, if I use 1:1, I get a darker image. I'll do that when I do the real shots, but now when I'm doing the calibration, I would like to be able to see fainter details. For example, you can see here that the star is out of focus and how the atmospheric turbulence is at the moment. We have also a live stack functionality and a lot of other functions. So I'm going now to focus the star. I put it in the center, and when I focus it and stop touching the telescope, I'll choose a line from the hand controller. To focus the star, first I'll turn the focusing knob a bit in order to get close to the focus. Then I'll use Bakhtinov mask, which I'll put here. I'll remove for a while the shield and put the mask. With the mask on, I can do the precise focusing. Let's zoom in the image of the star, center it. I will reduce the exposure time in order not to blow it. Let's say something like 100 milliseconds, and then I'll go and turn the micro focus. The target is to have all these rays symmetrically, so that in this case we're sure that the star is perfectly focused. My first aim is the Sombrero Galaxy. You can see it in real time, as my current settings are 1 second exposure and gain 50. So here is the Sombrero Galaxy. Unfortunately, a lot of wind come out, so I'm not able to image deep galaxies. But I want to show you something. This is this is SharpCap software. Now I'm going to connect to my camera. Here is how you can do walkie imaging. Walkie imaging is a technique where we do very short exposures and we hope that some of them will be crystal clear. It's like looking through waves and looking for the flat surface. Okay, so I'm now connecting to the camera. Now I'll do some adjustments like exposure 1 second, gain 5000, and we have here live stack option. I'll click on the live stack, and here we have filter FWHM, which is a way to present the accuracy of focusing of star, which depends on the atmospheric condition. Here you can see how SharpCap is measuring each frame during the live stack, and it's rejecting all the frames with worse FWHM higher than 7.81, and in the result we have a very windy weather which shaking the telescope, but as a result we stack only frames that has good stars. Just the slider here according to the condition and according to what we see as a result on the screen. And now we can see some details in Galaxy M106. Now I'm shooting supernova in NGC 4647 near NGC M60. You can see the both cores of M60 and NGC 4647, and this bright star here is not just a star, it's a supernova within this galaxy, which brightness overcome the whole galaxy. That's impressive. Now I'm taking only the good shots in order to review some details. Now let's play some music for better mood.